Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the past few days, many of our martial art friends have asking me, so how will the Wing Chun 1850 fighting somebody who is shorter than you or taller than you or bigger than you or smaller, shorter than you? Well, actually, there is a classic basic example. And that example is in the Qi Ji Guang's 32 momentum where he taught his army. Now, before I share with you this, I like to share with you that uh, because I'm a Buddhist, I'm sharing this just for educational purpose on what the ancient Chinese have done and so forth. But this is not to tell you something so you're going to use it, you're going to go fight somebody, or you're going to just get violence with somebody. Because the Lotus Sutra of the Buddha teaching, chapter 14, it said really clearly, one, do not close to those who play dangerous game, such as today's in the cave. Okay, so that is the teaching of Buddha. So I'm a Buddhist. I follow that. However, what I'm sharing with you today is not about get you into the cave, because everything have a price to pay, and I don't want anybody to pay any price. Okay, so once this is clear, then I will share with you what is going on. See, Wing Chun is not like in the movie. Everything have a one size fit it all. You know, in all the movie, you can see even in some in the cage or in the ring is always forget about it. Forget about it. Those are not real thing at all. And actually, I like the questions of how you fight the bigger guy or taller guy. No, I should say taller guy and shorter guy. Of course, both will be strong, okay? You can never fight everything, the taller guy, the same thing, the shorter guy, the same thing. No way. It is lack of education, and you are going to cause yourself disaster. Now, 470 years ago, in the General Qi Ji Guang time, remember when he developed that 32 momentum to face the Japanese pirate which have the Japanese warrior, where the Japanese warrior in one hand is very good in samurai sword, another hand is good in the jiu-jitsu. So General Qi Ji Guang have this 32 momentum. Today I want to share with you one momentum. It's called the probing horse momentum, which I have already addressed. If you have a taller guy, how you manage him or how you fight him. If you have a shorter guy, how you fight him. So for those have my book, this Kung Fu 1560, it is this one. Okay, this is the probing horse momentum. Okay, so over here it said that probing horse momentum is from Song Dynasty Emperor. This momentum can transform into a feint type or and overcome type of momentum. Attack, dodge from weak position, turn into strong position. An excellent momentum to pair with short strike or counter short strike. So let me share with you. Okay, it is this one. See again. So if you look at that, that look like a jab, isn't it? Now, if you look like the 1850s Wing Chun, the ending salutation, that's where it's from. Okay, this probing horse momentum. So just get it straight so that you know the probing horse momentum. Whatever I read you just now, you can replay it. So the probing horse momentum have a two-way of fighting. If your opponent is taller than you, if your opponent is shorter than you, then you want to keep a distance. You want to keep a distance because he's shorter, he's more agile if you get close to you. You want to keep a distance. And you want to do this type of jabbing. The jab is not to the head. The jab is to the solar plexus downward. Why? Because the shorter guy will wave himself away from the high jab, so he can get close to you. Because when you get close to you, he's more agile here. So for the taller guy versus the shorter guy, the Qi Guang's probing horse momentum. The first say you want to keep a distance. You don't want him to get in, okay, get close, and you want to use the probing or the jab as today's language, the probing strike or the jab as today in the solar plexus to keep him have that distance. Okay, you strike him, so he's not very easy to move away, to swing away. And when you use for the high jab or high probing, that is you want him to come in, so that you purposely do that he come in and you're ready with him with the uppercut. Okay, so that is what is taught in the Qi Guang's probing horse momentum. If he's shorter than you, your jab has to be in the middle range, the solar plexus range, so you can get him, and you have a difficulty to get you, and you can actually bait him, set him up by go to the head, so he's gonna bob in, but you're actually waiting for him. You have the footwork here ready, angle ready. You know he's gonna come in. You make the path for him to come in, and you wait him with the uppercut. Okay, so that is the one thing in this probing horse momentum. The second thing is, if that guy is bigger than me, more 50 pounds more than me, now I'm going to jab him high. That's why the Wing Chun 1850 using the finger. Why? Because the finger jab is faster than the spear finger or punch, because this is not a real thing. It aims for the probing and feint. Okay, like it just want to provoke you to do something. So the name of the game is you feint him, so your opponent who have a longer arm than you, thinking you're going to fight in this distance, and he start to do what? He start to, like I go like that, he start to attack me, okay, with this thing. So when he attacked me, this is where I want to slip in. Okay? Notice that when I slip in with this angle, my knee is hitting right away in his thigh. So I bait him, go in. Okay? To his thigh. You hit him his thigh. So that attack is like you see the Kyokushin low sweep, okay, to this thigh. You just want to practically take out his leg. Even he's a big guy, take out his thigh. And your body is in there, and your elbow and your strike, your upper jab and everything, uppercut and everything is ready for him. Once you get in from the angle, okay? So I'm a smaller guy, jab, jab, go in, okay? That is where, jab, jab, go in, move in, move in, move in, okay? Because once if I strike him, he's going to go down, okay? So this is what it means. Just now I read for you in that paragraph. You can rewind, okay, on the Qi Ji Guang teaching. So when you face the opponent, you kind of know what you want to do. It is a pre-calculate things. So that's why General Qi Ji Guang say, what you don't know is going to gut you. Okay? Now, of course, smaller guy were thinking on takedown, right? Like today, it's kind of a common practice. When you see a bigger guy wanting to take down, well, you have to be careful according to the General Qi Ji Guang teaching. If he's a bigger guy, I want to take him down. If I go to the back leg, You always lost. Why? Because if he come to my back leg for takedown, okay, this punch is ready to knock him out. And might be even the knee kick to the face right away. Now, we are not suggesting that we want to use knee kick or the kick this close, because the knee kick or the kick is a risky business when this close. Okay, you need to know how to handle it properly. So at this close, the takedown, if it's for that leg, you know it is getting hit by the uppercut and so forth. Okay, and remember, in the last video, I said that you have to have the young hand where your palm facing sky, where you don't train in today's Wing Chun. Okay, you want to use this type of thing. Okay, like even if I'm a taller guy versus a smaller guy, I have to do the young hand for the uppercut. Same thing. As soon as I'm going down, I use the young type of hand, which is meaning the palm facing up type of strike. Now the tough part is if the opponent go for your front leg, suddenly go for your front leg. Okay, if it's smaller, and suddenly go for your front leg, that's where you need to really good agile on your body to manual your body, right? If you're like that, you might go, get away from that takedown. Now, in all this thing, is an example, is a very basic rule 470 years ago. You need to know that for the bigger guy, he has to have a more cardio, meaning have the more aerobic endurance and the VO2 max, because a smaller guy will be more agile when he move around, right? And So that's how it is. And as what I keeping saying the other day, Wing Chun is for the smaller person. So when it get in right away, it's going to eat your the knee, the leg, the thigh is going to take out this part or this part. And once this two part is injured, you're going down. The key is if as soon as this is injured, when you're going down to the ground, want to play grappling, sorry, one of your leg is disabled. You want to stand here to play, your leg, one leg is disabled, then it's over. Okay? But it is not good suggest to do this type of stuff, to sweep leg, if your manual is not good. If you're clumsy, you got a problem because people can just take your leg and take you down. Okay? So hope that I present this to you clearly. And so Wing Chun is not what you think in the movie. Wing Chun, Hendrik Santo. Forget about it. It is this. Okay? Or it is never, it's all attack, attack, attack. It's all combo. It's all setup. And the final words again, don't go fight. Don't go playing macho. Because even say if we have a friendly sparring going to the cage, we don't know what might happen, even though there's rules. Because if we don't know our own conditions or our opponent condition, it can cause tragic thing. And we don't want to be like that. That's why the Buddha in the Lotus Sutra or Saddha Pundarika Sutta, chapter 14 said, don't do that. Okay? Whatever dangerous game, don't play it. And I tell you this is because this is a science that we need to know what we get into. And because we know what we get into, we better don't get into it.